I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to actually tell you guys the truth and to show you how things really are, the way the world really works, the way you really have to think, the way people really are. And the truth of it is that nobody actually gives a fuck about you. Nobody actually cares about you. You walk around all pissed off and upset that so many people are, they're being mean to me, and this person's, they should be nicer to me, and I don't know why this person's doing this to me all of a sudden. It's like, nobody actually cares. Nobody actually cares about you the way that you care about yourself. And even people that you think care about you, even your mutual friends that you think care about you, even some of the friends that you think are your close friends that you think care about you, they don't actually care about you. The only person who actually cares about you is yourself. So if you don't care about yourself, then that means you really got nobody that actually gives a fuck about you. Like, nobody at all. So if we put this into perspective, it's like, okay, if you've got nobody that actually cares about you and you don't even care about yourself, you're doing all these things in life trying to please all these people and make everybody happy. And this goes for if you care about yourself or not, too. But since nobody else cares, you're trying to please all these people and do all these things to make other people happy. You live life the way other people want you to live life, but they really don't give a fuck about you. Why are you living it that way? The reason you don't give a fuck about yourself and you don't care about yourself is because you're too busy trying to people please and do everything for everybody else. You're too busy trying to make everybody else happy. You're too busy putting yourself down so that other people can feel good. Telling yourself you're stupid and telling yourself you can't do this and you can't do that, and not doing certain things that you know you should be doing or could be doing just because it might make somebody else feel inferior. Why would you not do something that's going to benefit yourself if it's just going to make somebody else feel inferior? Why not just do the thing? They already don't give a fuck about you. They could care less. So why not just do the thing? It's not like you going to the gym is going to cause somebody else harm. It's going to make somebody else feel inferior because they're lazy and they don't want to do it themselves. But that's not going to cause them harm. But yet so many people just don't go to the gym because, I don't want to make so-and-so feel insecure. Or they don't say certain things that they know they should be saying to that person because, I don't want to hurt so-and-so's feeling. You know for damn sure they'd say it to you. You know for damn sure they'd say anything to you or anything about you because they don't give a fuck about you. The only person that you have to give a fuck about you is yourself. That's it. And it's like, the truth is also, other people shouldn't really be giving a fuck about you. Everyone should be giving a fuck about themselves and doing stuff to better themselves. You should of course care about other people, but everybody has their own life and everybody has things that they need to do and they need to take care of. So of course they're not going to give a fuck about you because they've got their own life to take care of. And you've got your own life to take care of as well. But regardless, the chances are is that it's not just that they don't give a fuck about you because they've got so much stuff going on in their head. They probably don't give a fuck about you because they're just a stuck-up, fucked-up person. But you still try to please them. And you still try to make that person happy. And you still try to do all these nice things for that person. Still try to make them feel superior. Still avoid doing anything that's going to make them feel inferior that might benefit you. And I'm not talking about going and backstabbing people. I'm not talking about doing things in spite of people. I'm just talking about simple bettering yourself shit. You know, you not posting an Instagram reel because it might make somebody else feel insecure about something about themselves. You know, me not posting this video because, oh, so-and-so might feel bad because they're fucking fat. Like, dude, that's the whole point, is so that I can talk to you so you can get it in your head that you need to start to better yourself. So that you don't keep on wasting your time. You don't have an infinite amount of time on this earth. So you need to start now at making something of it. You need to start now at actually pushing forward and progressing to make your life better. And the only way to do that is to do it on some sort of self-improvement. It's like so many people don't want to do self-improvement shit. And they think it really doesn't matter. But the whole pinnacle of life is to live and do shit for yourself. And if your life is shit, that's because how you're living is shit. Who you are is shit. And you think that you should just not improve yourself? And that life's not going to get better if you improve yourself? What logic is that? There is no logic with that. There is none. You have to start by improving yourself in order for life to get better. Life does not get better and then you improve yourself. The depression does not go away and then you start to improve yourself. The confidence does not come and then you start to do things. It works the other way around. You start to do things and the confidence comes. The depression goes away. You start to improve. But if you just stay in the same spot and don't take action, you're never going to change. You can't change by just sitting there and doing nothing. You're never going to get something out of nothing. Do you really think that you can sit and do nothing about something and expect that results are going to show up? Dude, you're fucking crazy. It doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. You can't just sit in your room all day and eat Doritos and expect to lose weight. Or you can't just sit in your room all day and eat Doritos and expect to build a bunch of muscle. You've got to do the activities required in order to make it work. You can't just sit in your room and stare at an exhaust system that you got sitting right there and expect that it's just going to show up on your car. Expect that you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and it's going to be catless and tuned. When you're just staring at the exhaust all night. You have to actually install the exhaust to be able to enjoy it, to be able to appreciate it. And the installation is probably not going to be a fun process. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass. You're probably going to break something in the way. You're probably going to deal with a bunch of bullshit. But as soon as it's done, you're going to be pretty stoked that you put it on. Now you're going to be driving around everywhere, listening to your car, driving with the windows down, enjoying it. But if you didn't actually put that exhaust on, you would have never enjoyed it. You know, and so what are you going to do? You're going to, same thing, you know, sit in your room, not work out, and expect that you're just going to start to get in better shape, expect that you're going to look better, expect that you're going to randomly start feeling better. Like, I don't even have the words to use for this right now. How in anybody's right mind does that make sense? Does it make sense to you? Because it really doesn't make sense to me. You have to actually do things to make things happen. And how do you start? You start by waking up early in the morning. Stop sleeping in till noon. Waking up super late. Going to bed super late. That's not going to get you anywhere in life. You think you can do that every day and just magically start to become something of somebody? Unless you work a night shift and you're a graveyard worker, there is no reason for you to be doing that. Start waking up early in the morning. It's a lot nicer anyways. It's a lot more peaceful in the morning. Just, you get to chill. You get to watch the morning sunrise. Even if you don't, the mornings are just chill. You wake up late in the afternoon. You wake up, you're all stressed out. You're on edge. Fucks up your day. Now you just don't get a bunch of progress made. You got to start by waking up early and on a consistent time manner. Consistency is key. That's how you keep moving forward. And if you start going to bed at the same time, you're going to be getting the proper sleep, and it's going to be a whole lot easier to wake up in the morning. You got to start eating better. Stop eating all the McDonald's. Stop eating all the Jack in the Box, the Burger King. Stop going to Taco Bell all the damn time. You got to start eating real food. Go to the damn store and get yourself some ground beef. Go cook some rice. And it's pretty damn good. You might be thinking, oh, no, that sounds boring as hell. Try it. You're going to try it and you're going to be like, shit, this is pretty good. And you don't feel like shit after you eat it. What a thought. You eat real food that's clean, that you made, and you feel good after? Wow, what an idea. And if you really don't have time to meal prep, I mean, it really doesn't take that long. Like, the amount of time it takes you to go out to drive to get fast food every single day, or even drive to the store once a day, whatever it is, if you just spent that time once a week, went to the store and made your food all at once, it is a whole lot faster. You save a whole lot of time during the day. Okay, what it takes, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. It might take like an hour or two to cook. And then what you got to spend, 30 minutes cleaning up after? So you spend, 2.5 hours at most? Unless you decide to make some, super intricate meal or something along the lines of that. And then you spend a little bit more time on it, and it's like, that's great too. Even if you did that, even if you decided to make some gourmet burritos for each meal, in some low-calorie pizza that's got, really good macros, and you chef up all this shit, and you make that for your meal prep, and it takes you 4.5, 5 hours. Let's do some quick math real quick. And from the last I remember, I just about failed math in high school. But if we do some quick math real quick, there's 60 minutes in an hour. So half of that is 30 minutes. It probably takes you about 30 minutes to an hour to go get one meal from a fast food place. You got to drive there, you got to order, you got to wait for it, you got to drive back. You're probably doing that at least 2 times a day. Okay. So you're doing that at least 2 times a day. What's that? 30 minutes to an hour a day you're spending? Let's take the median. You've got 7 days in a week. We'll go, if it was, let's go with 12 hours you're spending a week driving, driving to get meals. It's probably longer than that, but let's go with 12 hours. I feel like that's a good middle point. Even if we go on the short end and go 7 hours. If you're spending 5 hours making the most intricate gourmet meals on one day, you're still spending less time meal prepping than you would going out to eat. Still spending less time. And it only takes about an hour and a half to actually meal prep if you get all your stuff organized and you do it quickly. Maybe 2.5 hours if you're pushing it. And if you're making some gourmet shit, 4.5, 5 hours. Which it doesn't ever take me that long to meal prep, but I'm sure if someone was making some gourmet food, it might. But the consensus is that even if you spend a long ass time and you spend 5 hours meal prepping, that's still less time over the whole week. Seems a whole lot easier to me. And now you have all the food ready. You just got to cook it, throw it up, and you're done, dude. It's really that simple. Really that simple. So now we've covered going to bed earlier and waking up on time, eating better. Now you're going to start with some sort of morning routine. Something to actually get your day moving forward and kind of keep a consistent flow of progress going. You know, it's simple. Wake up, cold shower, make your bed, and journal. Easy. 3 steps. I do push-ups in the morning. There's 4. I mean, you do that every day, that'll take 30 minutes, 45 if you're being slow, and then now your day is just supercharged and ready to, you're ready to just do whatever you need to do. Because you got your brain tickled in the morning. You got your wheels spinning. So now we've got the morning routine covered. Now we got the training. You're doing all this shit, you might as well start going to the gym now. You might as well actually do like one of the most important parts. Actually exercising. Actually building muscle. Actually building a physique. And I bet you a bunch of you guys are watching this video and you're like, oh, you know, all I do is go to car meets, or I just sell cars, or I just do X, Y, and Z. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. Having a better physique shows who you are. If you're a car salesman and some fat fuck walks, or if you're buying a car and the salesman walks up to you and he's some fat fuck, are you more likely to buy from him, or are you more likely to buy from the dude that's fucking ripped? You're probably gonna buy from the dude that's fucking ripped because he seems a lot more real. As well as that dude that's a lot more ripped and is a lot more real also has a whole lot more discipline. He's gonna be a lot of a better salesman because he actually does things every single day to keep himself progressing forward, to keep himself improving. So he gets better at everything he does. Because he goes to the gym, he is better at selling cars now. Direct correlation. Direct. Because he is improving himself, he improves himself in every single area of life. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. It's directly how it works. And I know so many of you are thinking right now, oh, no, that's, I know, because if I just put all my effort into selling the car, I'd be the best car salesman in the world. No, you would not. Because you're not putting any effort into improving yourself, therefore you would not be able to put the maximum effort into getting better at selling the car. It is impossible to do. You have to start improving yourself to actually get better at things. It's the only way to do it. Even if you just go to meets. If you're walking around and talking to people, networking, talking about cars and shit, if somebody sees you and you're fucking ripped, they're gonna be there's a lot greater chance that they're gonna walk up to you and want to start a conversation with you, talk to you. You're gonna learn more, meet new people. You never know who you can meet. You can meet someone that could change your life. But if you were just some fat slob that didn't do anything with their life, they're probably not going to come up to you. They're probably not going to talk to you. They're probably going to look at you and be like, oh, what's this dude do with his life? Why is he here at this meet when when all he does is just sits around and eats chips all day? He should be in the gym, bettering himself, and then coming back to the meet. Having a better physique literally will change every aspect of your life. Every single aspect of your life. And it all revolves around the same thing, which is what I said before, self-improvement. You're improving every single aspect of your life. You're improving your mindset, improving your health, improving your physical appearance. And that's the only way to get a better life, is to start improving yourself. You will never have a better life if you keep on going down the same road you're going down. It will never happen. It is physically impossible. I don't care what you say. I don't care how many millionaires you know that are fat. Because deep down inside, they're not happy with themselves. Deep down inside, they know that they would rather have put in extra work to get in better shape, to be in better health. They know deep down inside that their businesses would have been so much bigger if they would have been continuing to improve themselves. That's great that they still made something of themselves while they were being a slob. Great for them. But they would be so much better if they would have actually improved their physique. And it's the same thing for you, it's the same thing for me. That's why I train. That's why I wake up early every single day. That's why I have a morning routine. That's why I eat on a meal prepped, clean diet. I keep myself moving forward. I'm still able to do the things I enjoy, like going to meets, working on my car, going on canyon runs, because I put in the work each and every day to improve myself so that I'm able to do those things. But you will never be able to do those things if you don't improve yourself. And if you don't improve yourself, not only will you never be able to do those things, but you're going to lose the love, passion, and drive you had for all those things. I know that so many of you people probably loved, you loved going to meets, you loved your car and all this other stuff, and then you just kind of lost the passion for it. And now you're stuck in this anhedonia state, and you just kind of don't feel anything, and you feel super numb. It's because you lost yourself. And you're never gonna relax back into that old self. And you don't want to be that old self. You want to be better than that old self. And the only way to become better than that old self is to start bettering yourself now. And even if you already have started that, you need to push harder. You can always push harder. There's always more you can do. But if you don't, I don't know what to tell you, man. You can go continue thinking that everyone gives a fuck about you. Continue thinking everyone cares about whatever's going on in your mind. But they really don't. They really don't. So, why should you? You should focus on improving yourself. Not on backstabbing people, but improving yourself. And don't act like you don't know the difference, because I know you do. You just got to fight all those insecurities and just move forward through it. You're not going to build the confidence until you start doing the thing. Once you do the thing, then you build the confidence. That's how it works. That's what I got. Try it out. Might change something. Or don't, and keep on living that same whatever life that you want to live and don't enjoy yourself. Not really my problem, man. I'm here to help the people that actually want help and actually want to improve themselves and actually want to improve their physique, actually want to improve their mindset. But if you don't, there's nothing I can really do. And it really does, it frustrates me and it kind of plagues me to watch so many people waste their potential. But it's like, man, there's nothing I can do about it. If you're not going to listen, then you're not going to listen. If you're not going to start to improve, then you're not going to start to improve. If you're not going to go out and find somebody to help you, if you're not going to go out to actually start and learn things, if you're not going to go out and start even watch more videos to learn how to train better, whatever it may be. If you're not going to start doing something, then I don't know what to tell you, because if you're not doing anything, you're not going to get anywhere. Simple as that. But what do I know, right? I'm just a guy that's went from hating his life, trying to off himself a few times, to now in a position where I actually wake up each morning and I'm actually thankful for my day. Even if I had the most shit day the day before, I am thankful for my day in the morning. And I'm happy to progress forward. And I enjoy the hardship. I enjoy the difficult things. I enjoy the things I have to overcome because they make me feel good about myself. They prove to me that I can do what I can do. They prove to me that I can constantly get better, that I am getting better, that I have gotten better. But if I would have just kept on waiting, I wouldn't have done anything with my life. I wouldn't be in this position. I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I wouldn't be helping people. So, all you got to do is start making change. And even if you've started, you just got to keep going and don't stop. Execute relentlessly. Because if you want to go from where you're at to where you need to be, you got to start making moves. And you already know all the moves you need to make. We just talked about it. Implement them. Come back to this video. Let me know how it goes for you. I'd love to hear.